ferry ride from Phuket. Today was it's pretty overcast right now. It was actually raining quite a bit this morning before we left, but it had stopped before the grab came and picked us up. So it was pretty rainy, but we had already reserved everything. We said we're just going regardless, rain or whatever's supposed to happen. Right now, it looks like the sun is trying to peek through, so we've got more sunlight than we've had all morning. So it's starting to clear up a little bit. So we're looking forward to some good weather. Regardless, we're going. We're gonna have a good time. Huh? Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. So there's my daughter right there, my grandson. There she is. There, little Zarzar, and my daughter right there. She's the one that lives here in Thailand. She lives in Phuket. 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 Okay, our pronunciation. We're gonna get it right. Phuket. She lives in Phuket. Has been there since July of last year. So she started teaching at an international school in September of last year, and she's been loving it. Been here ever since. So of course, living anywhere, there's ups and downs and good and bad. So, but she's been loving it. So she's really used to it. She really loves the island. She loves being near the water, being so close to the beaches. There are 40 beaches on the island of Phuket. 40 beaches, and so you always are going to have an opportunity to go and enjoy the ocean. And as we all know, because most of us are cruisers, the ocean is very, very therapeutic. I mean, I just feel so much better. Yeah, I wasn't feeling bad, but I mean, just being out here on the water and the waves. Now, I'm sitting up top on a ferry. This is a three-level ferry. It's three levels. So we've got the top, the part that I'm on here, and then there's one below where you have water views, but you have an overhang over you. And then I think there's a part where you can kind of be indoors. So there's three levels, but I'm on the top level. It's a pretty large, pretty large capacity for this ferry. And there were several ferries there in the port. It wasn't hard to get tickets. Actually, Ariana had bought them online the day that we booked the resort. She went ahead and booked the tickets. So all she had to do was show a QR code when we got down to the ferry port, and then they just flagged us right on in. So we have all our overnight stuff with us. They did take one of my bags to the very helm of the ship on the lower level, so I got to make sure that I remember to pick that one up. So, yep, we are here. Let's see, I'll turn it around. My daughter and grandson, they're making a video right now. Oh my goodness. So it is getting more and more clear as we're going, because I believe we're traveling south. We're traveling south, and I see that there's some people that have popped in. So hello to anyone who has popped in. I see the number 6. So that's great. I can't see any chat or anything going on, so people are just watching. That's fine. Now, there is a 12-hour difference between the time it is in Central Time, which is where I'm from, because I'm from Oklahoma, Central Time to here. So it's exactly 12 hours in the future. So, yeah, it could be, I'm not sure what the regular time is here. I know our ferry left about 8:45. So yeah, so it's probably in the evening. in the evening on Friday night. So yeah, everybody's. I know there's some other lives and stuff shows come that are on right now. In the YouTube community. So yeah, I just appreciate anybody popping in and saying hi. But yeah, I'm on a cruise, you guys. Cruising to the Phi Phi Islands. Cruising to the Phi Phi Islands. Yeah, yeah. So it's just getting more and more clearer as we're going down south. Okay. Oh, I see some. Okay, I'm gonna put my glasses on so I can see if anybody's. I see some names coming in. Okay, okay, I see a whole V, and then Desmond Paul and Nana Sabaka. Hi, hi. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for popping in. Oh, it's your birthday? Oh, happy birthday! Happy birthday! And I think this is what? Today's August 10th? I lose track of the days. I tell you, I lose track of the days. But happy birthday. Yep. My grant, that's one of the reasons why I came to visit right now is because my grandson's birthday is August 14th. So his birthday's in a few days. And that's one of the reasons why I came during this time of year, which is also because it's a really good time for my regular 9 to 5 job. This is kind of a slower month. August is, and then when it gets into October and November, it gets pretty busy. So this is really a good time to take some time off, especially the amount of time I had to take off for this trip. Yeah, Friday 10:09 p.m. Okay, so it's Friday night. All right, Nana, thank you. All right, it's Friday night at 10:09. Yep. Well, I am in Phuket, Thailand, and we are on our way to the Phi Phi Islands. And we're gonna stay overnight there and do some things, go and see some tours. So we're on the ferry boat right now, and it's getting us over to Phi Phi. Now there's a couple different ways that we found out that you to get over to Phi Phi. One of the ways is you can hire a speedboat, and of course it's going to be like a lot less tiny, but it may be a little bit rockier, because it's a smaller vessel. But there were, as soon as we came down into the harbor, there were lots of stands that had places for you to go ahead and book those speedboat tours. So you could just hire a private speedboat. So we could have just had a private speedboat just to, just take us straight over to the island. And I will get the pricing on that to make sure that I have that next time. I did see some prices listed, but I have to, when it's the bot, because when it's the Thai bot, I have to stop and do the conversion in my phone for it to actually stick in my mind. So, and I didn't stop to do that. But Ariana, oh, okay, she's watching a bit. I think our ferry tickets, I'm sure they were less than $10 US. For a 2-hour ferry ride. I'm pretty sure. I wasn't sure. She went ahead and got them, so I don't really remember how much they were, but yeah. So she went ahead and bought them. All right. So I'm going to turn it around a little bit so you can see that it's getting even nicer as we get closer in. The weather is definitely starting to clear up. Yeah, we're definitely going to be taking a lot of pictures while we're here. Oh, hey, Vicky, what's up? Hi. Foodies Travel and Casino Life is in. Thank you, Vicky, for popping on in. I know know you're getting ready to go to bed, but I appreciate you coming in. Vicky, and hey, Shay's here. What's up? Thanks for popping in. Thanks for popping in. Say, can you guys let me know, is it clear or is it pixelated? Because I am on a ferry boat. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, so Shay and Vicky, I'm on a cruise. Can't you tell? I'm on a cruise, y'all. I'm on a cruise. Okay, so we are on our way over to the Phi Phi Islands. We left from the Phuket harbor at about 8:30, a little bit after 8:30, 8:45 this morning. So we're on a ferry going over to the Phi Phi Islands. We're going to stay at a resort there tonight for just overnight. I'd like to stay 2 days, but she's got to work on Monday. She's got to work on Monday, so I can't stay. Yep, I can't stay. Okay, somebody else is in here. I can't see in the blue right. Oh, Texas Cruiser. What, Rick? Hey, Rick. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. Can you tell I'm on a cruise? Come on, I'm on a cruise. But we're cruising over on a ferry boat. We're on a ferry boat, and it's a 3-layer ferry boat. So I mean a 3-tier, 3 decks. Okay, ship top, 3 decks. So I'm on the very top deck, so I can get the views and so I can get the views and the air. And then there's a lower deck where you can still see. You can still see, and there's no windows. And then there's the very bottom is kind of enclosed, so that because some people get pretty seasick. And there is, they even said over the announcement that they have seasickness medicine, like anybody needs some, they can just go and go and get it. But of course, it's not. It's pretty stabilized. It's not. I mean, I know you see me rocking a little bit, but yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. I'm gonna flip it around. You guys can see. And it was, oh man, it was raining so hard this morning before we left. It was raining very, very, very hard. And I just kept thinking, okay, it's gonna clear up, it's gonna clear up, it's gonna clear up. And before we left, it wasn't clear, it was still overcast, but it stopped raining. It had stopped raining. And then so as we were getting further down south, because I think we're traveling south right now, it's just clearing up. We're starting to see a little bit of blue sky, but it's still overcast. Yeah. That's a good question. Shay asked, is everyone on the ferry going to the same place, or is it like a taxi? I really don't know the answer to that question. We may make some stops because there are other places that may have, but when I looked at the actual, not the schedule, but when I looked at the description of what we had to do, it just said that we would, this ferry, okay, okay, something else I didn't say, okay, something else that I didn't say is that the resort that we're staying at is only accessible by boat. Okay? And you know what? I didn't know it until last night. I didn't know it until last night. So we booked it on Wednesday. And it just looked really beautiful. Just the resort itself. It just looked really nice. And the price for what we were getting, the price was very good. So I'll talk about that a little bit later, probably in another video. And so, when I actually see the place, so the price was like phenomenal for what the description was. Hey, who's that? Is that Lori Barber? Hey, Lori, what's up? What's up? Thanks for coming in. So I pretty much think that this is going to be a one stop, because it didn't really say that it was going to be stopping other places. enjoyed the supermarket. Oh, okay. Did you watch that Texas Cruiser? Yeah, yeah. That is called the Lotus. Well, I know the name in it is Lotus, but yeah, that is a huge, huge place with just about everything that you can imagine. You can get your cell phone service there, all your clothing, appliances, just everything there. Oh my goodness! So it's yeah, it's an awesome place, and we still haven't done the night market yet. That was the day we were going to go to the night market, but we had a chance of rain, and so we said, and we were going to, of course, take the motorbike there. So it did end up raining that night. As soon as we got back, it poured down rain. So I'm glad we didn't go too far. But yeah, this climate down here is very, very, it's tropical. Like the rain, like it does in Cozumel and stuff. It just will rain real hard. Well, rain a little bit, and then it just dries up. It just dries up. So we're getting used to it. I mean, I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to it. But yeah, I've really enjoyed myself. But yeah, I'm glad you guys are watching the watching the lives. Yeah, watching the lives or watching the replay. But I'm glad that I'm glad I caught you guys. I'm glad someone came in from the community. Yeah, I really appreciate it. So, but yeah, I can turn this around. We've got some smaller islands. It looks like out to the right of me. I don't really want to. Okay, yeah, there's a little island out that way, and then if I bring it over here, there's a little island out that way. Yeah. Yeah. What time? Oh, it's 10:20. Yes, 10:20 at night. Okay, so then it's 9:20 here. Then it's 9:20. That's what time it is here. It's 9:20. Yeah. So I'm not sitting in the very front of the ship, but I'm like the third row back because I wanted some good views. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, yeah, Lori. Thanks. Well, thank you for sharing. Yes, I have to. Yeah, this has been an experience. So I appreciate you guys coming in. Lori said thank you for sharing your experience. Well, thank you for coming and sharing my experience with me. I'm telling you, it has been an experience. It's been fun, and I'd like to talk about some of the different things that that goes on over in Thailand. Some of the I don't know what to call. They're not really bad, just different, different than what we're used to. So, but it's all good because everyone has different cultures and they have different practices and different they have different ecosystems, which causes them to do different things to be more I guess you call eco-friendly. So they yeah, we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, different customs. Thank you, Lori. Yeah, definitely some different customs, and the food has been great. Oh my goodness gracious! I mean, and plentiful. And you really, I don't even know people cook because there's so many people who have little stands out where they're selling, food out in the neighborhoods and the streets, and like fruits and vegetable stands everywhere. You don't really have to have too much because and the system to get the food to you, you can order it through Grab, and they come like so fast. They come so fast, and I haven't even done like a sit down restaurant. Since we've been here, I think we're, of course, because we're going to a resort, we'll be sitting down and doing a sit down restaurant tonight when we eat dinner. So Okay, Texas said, okay, when I come back, you want me to be on the Monday night live. Okay, all right, I shall. Now, I might, well, yeah, I don't know about this Monday night because I'm not going to be back until the following Monday night. So, yeah, I think I'll be back in town. I don't. I'll be here until the 16th. So the 16th is when I fly out. So I'll be back on probably on the 17th, 18th, whatever day it'll be, because that time difference kind of threw me off. And the time difference really threw me off yesterday because I thought all day yesterday was Thursday. Don't ask me why. I thought it was Thursday all day, and it was actually Friday. And so I was gonna go. We were gonna go to the beach, me and Czar, and but we were gonna go later on in the afternoon. But then I thought about this trip when I found out that it was actually Friday. I said, well, no, we really got to get ready for pack and get everything ready for this, so we didn't go. So yeah, I'm on a total opposite schedule, Vicky. This is true. This is true. Yeah, sure. We sure are. Yeah. Yeah. It's been an experience. I'm gonna turn it around a little bit. You see how it's kind of still it's clearing up a little bit more. Just happy to see it, and then I'll switch it around so you guys can kind of see the and I'm gonna hold on to this. Okay, so this is the top of the ferry. That's what that looks like. Oh, this is pretty. I'm gonna go to the back. See if I can. Oh, okay. That's kind of a pretty view right there. So as you're walking, you kind of have to stabilize yourself, definitely. So I'm gonna hold on to this pole right here. Yeah. There's the wake. Where's Wakeview Travel? There's the wake. Yeah. Really pretty. Really pretty. Yeah, we took some pictures. My daughter took some pictures of me. So it's so nice to have the ocean as a backdrop when you're taking a picture. And okay, so I knew the name of this body of water this morning because I was trying to crash study with. It's not the Adrian Sea. Okay, I'll have to get that and put it in the description of this video. What body of water this is called. But I'm loving this weather today, the way it's turning out to be. I'm glad because it was, oh my goodness, it was raining so hard this morning. Yeah. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna pop off for now unless anybody's got any questions. I wish I could be in here on a full hour, but I'll pop on later on today. Everybody might be sleeping, but I definitely will come back and give you guys some more information. But yeah, thanks Shay, thanks Vicky, thanks for coming in, thanks Rick. And then there's some other people that were here earlier, so I appreciate you guys coming in. All right, I'm gonna pop off for now. Talk to you later. Well, maybe not. Oh, the ship is getting rocky now.